Our medical officers are Doctors Gallatin, Lamb and Sharambos. On the bell, our timekeeper from Burnley is Mr. Gary Brennan. And when the bell rings, in charge of the action, a referee from Farrell in London, Mr. Kieran McCann. And so, ladies and gentlemen, for the hundreds in attendance here at ringside, for the millions around the world who don't know what they're missing, the officials are ready, the boxers are ready. Are you ready for the main event? Introducing, in the blue corner, winning the red shorts with white, weighing in at 10 stone and 6 ounces. One of the UK's most sought after boxers. In 50 contests, he has gone the distance in all but 5. From Kilmarsh in Derbyshire, Lee Connelly. In the red corner, wearing the black shorts with white and gold, also on the scales, 10 stone 6 ounces. From 9 contests, 8 wins, 1 win inside the distance, only 1 defeat. Former England international from Morecambe, Lancashire, the MacMillan, Reece MacMillan.
Let's listen to me. You've both done debate on commands at all times. I'm going to take you to a break, but clearly step back for no punches. Keep your heads out of the way, and most importantly, boys, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, step back to the
Now it's time for the main event of the evening, Reece MacMillan versus Lee Connelly. Reece MacMillan's on a 4-fight win streak at the moment, losing only once in his career to Adam Little, who also competed on this card tonight, getting back to winning ways.
A fast start from his opponent, Lee Connelly, as well. He's backing up MacMillan and just come out of the traps flying, really.
You can hear the crowd all in favour of Reece MacMillan. That's got to be slightly disheartening for Lee Connelly, but I'm sure he's been against hostile crowds before in his time.
Yeah, and he's not had a win since September of 2017 when he beat Christian Lee, a fellow journeyman, on points over 6 rounds, and it's just been a succession of defeats since then. But it's an hard man to stop. Tends to go the distance, so it's going to be could be a full distance fight, this one. As MacMillan wants to target the body with that in mind.
With the lack of big stoppages on this card tonight as well, I'm sure Reece has got that in his head to sort of get the crowd on the feet before they go home tonight and give them something to remember.
Yeah, and he's got good support here tonight. They stayed on to watch him, so if you say you maybe want to send them home with something a little bit extra to cheer about. MacMillan's only stoppage win was obviously his debut, where he scored a 4th round corner retirement over Giuseppe Di Panato.
So that would obviously be an added bonus for him to get a much needed stoppage as well.
Yeah, and it's also the first time he's been scheduled to go 8 rounds as well, so if either way, if he gets a stoppage, it'll be good for him. If he goes the 8 round distance, he'll probably learn from that. Those
Exactly.
2 extra rounds.
Either way, it's good experience for Reece tonight.
Connelly came out fast, but he's dipped a little bit now. The quality of MacMillan starting to come through more and more. But nothing too dramatic so far in the first round.
Yeah, Reece is finding it hard to land flush on the face of Connelly at the moment.
And Connelly's got fast experience, and he'll use all that experience to guide them through the rounds, taking them one at a time. And he lands a couple of shots as the round comes to its conclusion as well, so it's not been a bad opening round for him.
There's blood coming from the nose of Reece already, which is obviously going to give Connelly some confidence heading into the second round.
There's quite a lot of blood as well, so they'll have to work on that. I thought MacMillan did enough to win that round.
Yeah, nothing of huge significance, but he was definitely the aggressor in that opening round.
And the nosebleed's not going to affect him directly. It doesn't look like it's broken or anything, so his breathing should be fine. It'll just be more of a discomforting thing for him.
Yeah, nothing he hasn't felt before.
And something he'll just have to deal with.
7 seconds, corners. Second out, round 2.
So it'll be interesting to see if Connelly comes out up faster as he did in the first round, especially now he's got that blood to target.
He's definitely starting this round a lot more confident. And he's targeting that nose now as well.
Yeah, like I say, it just gives them something to go for. The crowd supporting their local fighter as well, but that's some good shots there from Connelly, some good left hooks.
Yeah, and he's goading him in now.
Posing as well, good right hand to the head as well.
And he's smiling at Reece as well, which may work favourably to Connelly.
Good defence as well there from Connelly. He gave up a few body shots, but he avoided the ones to the head. And he's certainly giving MacMillan something to think about in the opening to this round. Again, a good left hook there from Connelly. He's having a lot of success this round to the body and head.
This is turning into a bit of a war of attrition already. Both guys having success. Body shots have been a key part of this fight so far. And the gloating from Connelly has stopped now that Reece has him on the ropes.
Yeah, he's taking it more seriously now. He had that success early in the round and celebrated it a little bit. He's having the better of the round for me so far, but it's become increasingly tough for him as it's progressed.
Both men trading body shots now on the ropes.
MacMillan's fans are trying to get a chant going just to G him up a little bit. You may see that he's struggling to find his rhythm in this round.
Yeah, the momentum is constantly shifting between both men. It must be hard for either man to get settled in this fight. Both men seem to be in autopilot mode at the moment. But Connelly's smiling, yeah, he's smiling on the ropes there. He's enjoying himself over there.
I thought Connelly won that round as well. He landed some decent shots and had a very good start to the round. As you say, he was smiling along the ropes and mocking his opponent a little bit, maybe trying to get MacMillan to lose his temper and open up more himself and leave himself exposed to counter punches.
He's got an idea of how he sees the fight going in his head, and definitely the mental warfare is a factor in that.
So Kieran got a bit of work to do in the MacMillan corner there. The blood's not as bad as it was in the first round, which is a good indicator.
This is definitely the toughest fight one of Kieran's fighters has had so far tonight, though. Even so early on. Definitely the most competitive.
And again, it's Connelly who comes out fast. He's obviously feeling very confident after that previous round.
Yeah, he's controlling the centre of the ring now, which is surprising, but maybe MacMillan's... I was going to say maybe MacMillan's comfortable in that, but now he has Connelly on the ropes. Constant shifting momentum, as I was saying before.
And Connelly's defence has been good so far in this round and was pretty decent in the second round as well.
Yeah, for a guy with his record, he's very confident in his natural abilities as a boxer.
Yeah, he's obviously seen or felt something that makes him feel confident in his ability to do well in this particular fight also.
Yeah, he's had the experience that Reece hasn't. He's been in there and done that a bunch of times in this situation, where this is Reece's first big step up in terms of the rounds.
Some better work there by MacMillan in the corner. Connelly looked a bit ragged there for the first time in the corner, but he's gestured that some of those shots were illegal.
The fans are loving this so far. Fighting at a frantic pace. Surely this can't be carried on over the course of the fight.
Yeah, and it's becoming increasingly messy as well.
All four corners of the ring is being covered.
MacMillan's fans calling for him to use his boxing more, but he seems to want to try and impose himself on his opponent.
And defence is going out the window in certain exchanges in this fight. Both guys are just trading toe to toe and seeing whose chin holds up, which is a dangerous game for both men. The referee is unhappy with Reece's behaviour in the fight, it seems.
He's telling him, he's just warning him about leaning in with the head.
Connelly seems to have an answer for everything that MacMillan's throwing at the moment.
Yeah, I thought MacMillan got that round purely on work rate, but it wasn't the most scientific boxing we've seen. And he seems bothered by the tactics that have been presented in the opposite corner. So yeah, there's a lot for MacMillan to do over the course of this fight if things pan out the way they've been going in the first couple of rounds.
10 seconds for this. Second out, round 4.
Halfway through this fight now. And it could be anybody's.
Yeah, MacMillan's got a bit more urgency in this round. But it's Connelly who lands a couple of shots up close. Well, this is better work by MacMillan. He's starting to impose himself on his opponent.
That was a big left hook, but Connelly just ate it and carried on.
Off a good left hook off that Connelly just shipped.
Dropped into his knees momentarily, but...
So it's better work here by MacMillan. He needs to concentrate on that left hook. That's brought him some success.
Fighting at this pace has got to be so tiring for both men.
Some good attempts to the body there by MacMillan along the ropes. Really his best period of the fight so far.
Really has turned into a dogfight, this one. Lands a crushing blow to the body, which you can see the grimace on Connelly's face.
He'll be more happy with what he's producing this round, MacMillan, as opposed to what he was producing in previous ones. So MacMillan he was in a bit of a dogfight early in the fight, but he's turned that to his advantage now for his best spell of the fight.
Yeah, he really has embraced the turbulent nature of this fight.
And his fans have really responded to his efforts in this round.
Another lively round in this war.
So yeah, a better period there for MacMillan. That's his most sustained period of success in the fight. He's breathing quite heavily in the corner and he's still got 4 rounds to go, so that might be a problem, but he's firmly back in control of the fight at this point. And Connelly just looked like he wilted a little bit under that initial burst of pressure along the ropes, and when he took the body shots and the shots to the head, it certainly affected him for the rest of the round.
Ten seconds, corners. Seconds out, round 5.
Connelly opens up with that left hook. You can see
he's looked to establish his jab again in this round, Connelly, after a pretty tepid performance in the previous round.
See the face of Reece, even though he has been the superior fighter so far. You can see the face of Reece has took a few punishing shots so far.
So yeah, you can expect a dip in the level of output for MacMillan in this round after his previous round effort.
100%. When you're boxing at that pace, it only lasts so long. But as I said that, he pushes the pressure yet again. Fighting in bursts is probably his best bet rather than throwing everything in the kitchen sink for a full round. Both of them throwing in combinations. They're not throwing regular single punches, which is obviously good for both men in terms of the score.
Look back for MacMillan as well, I think, just underneath the nose, unless it's a shadow, but they've done a good job with the nose in the corner.
Yeah.
And there we see right above us, MacMillan is really gunning for him along the ropes. Connelly waits his way out and then clinches to buy a bit of time.
Brutal exchanges on the ropes in the clinch right now.
Very tired looking MacMillan at this point, but that's only to be expected. He should get a second win going into round 6, 7 and 8.
Both men just aren't backing down at the challenge in front of them. Seems like both fighters are getting stronger with each punch that they're taking and each punch that they're landing.
So going into round 6, I put it 4 rounds to 1 for MacMillan, but he's had to wait for a couple of close rounds that he's won. And he's not been given an easy night of it by Connelly by any means.
Exactly. None of these rounds have been easily won for either man.
MacMillan's looking very tired in the corner. He's just got to get through the next 9 minutes.
Round 6.
Possible 3 rounds to go. And this pace shows no sign of letting up.
No, Connelly's come out fast in this round. He must sense that his opponent's feeling it.
Commendable to both men that they're able to keep up this pace. They must have been doing some hard sparring. I know at Kieran Farrell's People's Gym, they don't take sparring lightly at all there.
As we saw in a couple of previous rounds, Connelly came out fast, but then his pace has dipped now, leaving MacMillan free to start taking over the fight again.
Not vastly different to the rounds that have preceded it. Definitely more of the same in this one.
Yeah, Connelly's using a couple of tricks here and there to try and eke out a bit of time for himself. And MacMillan's just committed to almost every punch that he throws, as he shows there with a right hand to the body. Connelly looks like he's just going to fiddle and poke his way through these next couple of rounds, which will be to the advantage of MacMillan, so he can just pile up the points.
Both men embracing the clinch now, and imagine it's getting very tiring in there. But still staying active though, on the break.
Yeah, Connelly snuck in a few right hands there as MacMillan was leaning over, so MacMillan will just have to watch, even though Connelly's not as dangerous as he was in early rounds, it's still something to look out for.
And as I said before, this is a great experience for Reece going forward, even though the finish hasn't come quite yet. More rounds in the bag against a very game opponent.
And now he's going fifth in his ever been in his professional career, like you say, so it'll be a good learning experience to see how he handles the next 6 minutes.
And you can see the mutual respect between both men.
His fans are still cheering him on, MacMillan.
Yeah, definitely the most vocal crowd we've had here tonight. We have had a great crowd here tonight.
Big blow affair there from MacMillan coming into these rounds, untested waters for him now. Might force him to rely more on the jab for the next 6 minutes.
Connelly again starting fast, as you mentioned before. Whether that keeps up, hasn't kept up in previous rounds. But given the significance of these final 2 rounds, he might have to. Connelly loses his footing and MacMillan takes advantage of that, driving him into the ropes, unleashing a barrage of punches on him, but Connelly's still standing in front of him.
Yeah, he's a tough guy, Connelly. Obviously, that's why he's had the amount of fights he's had. He's not an easy fighter to dislodge, and we saw that from the early rounds.
Reece's nose is open back up. It's not as bad as before, but it's still going to be a slight problem for him.
Yeah, he's not got too much time to have to put up with it, so and he'll have a little adrenaline burst coming into the last round after this successful 7th round thus far. But again, good work from MacMillan along the ropes. He's making the most of this round.
Just wild punches from both. Sometimes they're connecting, others they're missing by a significant margin. You can tell that the fatigue is really set in for both men.
Yeah, Connelly's tried a few body shots on the inside, but it's become a bit of an ungainly affair.
Really is a war of attrition right now.
The referee tells him to work it out themselves, and MacMillan lands a left hook as he comes out of the clinch.
And given the result of the last fight, it being a draw, when we both thought that Ben Thompson got away with a win, you know, anything can happen going into this final round.
Yep.
They'll both look to put their mark on it.
Good round there from MacMillan, and Connelly gets a cut to the left eye as the round ends.
He looks distressed by that one.
coming into the final round for Reece MacMillan. He'll have learned a lot from this fight to take into his next one. Lee Connelly cut towards the end of the last round, but has given a good account of himself throughout the action.
10 seconds, corners. Seconds out for the 8th and final round.
And Connelly's corner look like they've done a good job with that eye.
Yeah, and he's only got 3 minutes to put up with it, so he should be able to see this round through. He comes out looking to land his own left hook as well, so this might be a final hurrah from the visiting fighter.
And what a fight he's put on for Reece MacMillan. By no means an easy task this has been for the young Kieran Farrell fighter.
And good work there from MacMillan towards the end of the first minute of the round. Connelly knows that he just has to grit his teeth and get through this.
Referee again, unhappy with Reece. Just going to be another stern talking to though, no points deducted.
MacMillan back on the jab, trading left hooks as well as the round comes towards its middle section and towards the close.
Yeah, this is a crazy exchange now.
MacMillan tops it off with the left hook, but they were both trying to fight there along the ropes. A nice left hook from Connelly as well off the ropes.
Both men's guards aren't holding up great now, as you can imagine, in the final round. The chin is doing a lot of the defence.
Connelly looks very weary now, but both in a good tired after a pretty keenly contested fight so far. MacMillan looks to be winning on our card, so certainly we'll see what the referee has to say.
And we really have saved the best till last with Kieran Farrell promotions tonight. What a main event here in Bolton.
Bit of a stumble there from MacMillan towards the end, but nothing too dramatic, and he comes firing back. Actually giving the crowd something to go home happy with. Again, Connelly's trying to play his part as well in what's been around that has been enjoyed by the fans here at ringside. It's a very messy conclusion to the fight.
And that is it. What an end to a great night of fights from Kieran Farrell promotions.
So after that 79-73, we've got MacMillan a comfortable winner on the cards, at least even we had that tussle inside the ring. Attention so you can find out who's winning this fight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what about the main event? Please, your appreciation for both our boxers in the ring. We go to referee Kieran McGann's scorecard. It reads 78-74. The winner, the Backman,